Yes sir, what's good everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I just finished my first workout at the park right here. I've been doing 2-a-days because later in the day I work out with Spencer since I'm training him, so it's perfect. Gives me time to work out in the morning, do my legs, concentrate on some abs, and then later in the day we'll go to the gym, hit it with Spencer, hit those shoulders, pump some iron, baby. I've been loving it, baby. I've been loving it. I'm just so happy to go to the gym. I'm like smiling the whole time. Spencer was like, why are you smiling? I'm just like, I'm just happy, man. Just happy to be here. Do you want to get in shape? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to change the way you look? Do you want to change your whole persona? It's not just physical, okay? It has to do with mental too. The mental game plays a huge part on changing the way you look and getting after it. I'm about to share some advice with you guys, some big tips that helps me out currently because I'm trying to lose weight myself, lose fat, bring out the best aesthetic look I can bring. Come on, baby, let's get inspired. Let's go. The first thing I want to know, how bad do you want it? Tell me, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change yourself? How bad do you want to change the way you look, how people look at you? How bad do you want to change your mentality? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, baby? But let me tell you, we all start somewhere, okay? We all start somewhere. I don't care where you start. If you're fat, big, skinny, or whatever, okay? We all start somewhere. The biggest thing through this journey is gonna be your mental discipline because each day you have to make choices. Days go by, there's gonna be temptation, temptation, temptation. Trust me, okay? Temptation is always gonna be there. And that's when that discipline, okay? That's when that discipline comes in and you have to realize, hey, I have a goal. I wanna change my body. I wanna change my mentality. This person over here doesn't get it, okay? He's telling me to drink, oh, do you want to drink or whatever. You can tell him, you're doing something, to better yourself. That person might get it or they won't, but as long as you understand, that's all that matters, as long as you have that goal, okay? I need you to work on your discipline, okay? I know we're human. There's gonna be times where you slip up. We're human. I slip up all the time. It's all good. You're gonna slip up. It's all good. But it's having that discipline to get right back on it and to think to yourself, like, okay, I had this bad food, but don't worry about it. Don't stress over it. Just hop back on it. Mental game, baby. Your mental game. Alright people, what's good? The next thing I need you to do a little research, okay? I need you to find out your maintenance calories, okay? Your maintenance calories are gonna be your calories you're supposed to eat each day to not lose weight or to gain weight. Same with your activity level. If you don't do anything, these are your calories you need to eat to stay the same. Very simple. Go online, type in macro calculator, macros, macronutrients, macros, so macro calculator, and there you will type in your age, your height, your weight, what your goal is, and basically it will give you your proteins, fats, and carbs. So my protein, fats, and carbs are, so I weigh 160. I know I don't look 160, I look like 170 jacked, but I'm 160. My proteins is 163 grams. Carbs are gonna be 244 grams. Fats are 60 grams. And then my total maintenance calories for me is 2,163 calories, okay? That's how much I need to eat to stay the same. So go ahead and do that for me. Find out your maintenance calories. We are all different, so all of our maintenance calories are gonna be different. All right, go ahead and do that. Alright, so you know your maintenance calories now, you know how much proteins you need, how many carbs and fats you need to consume every day to stay the same. I'm gonna tell you right now, to lose weight and to lose fat, you have to be in a calorie deficit. You have to eat less calories than your maintenance calories. I'd say probably 200 calories less than your maintenance calories to lose weight. And obviously, if you're trying to bulk up or gain weight, you need to eat more than your maintenance calories. My biggest advice on tackling your diet to lose weight and to lose fat is to practice intermittent fasting. I say this all the time. Intermittent fasting. It's very simple, very effective, and most important, very simple. I like that. I eat 2 big meals a day. I go the whole morning without eating. 2 o'clock is my first meal, and I won't eat after 10 o'clock. So 2 big meals, probably around 1,000 calories each meal. My first meal is probably around 800 though, 850, and my last meal is definitely my biggest meal. It's probably like around 1,100 calories. And that is purposely done because I like to save most of my calories for later in the day so that I don't go to bed hungry. So that's how you do it. You work on it, you see what works, trial and error, trial and error. If you don't want to do intermittent fasting, that's okay. But still eat less than your maintenance calories to lose weight. You can have 3 meals a day, doesn't matter. As long as you're eating less than your maintenance calories to lose weight. So in that aspect, understanding that all you gotta do is eat less than your maintenance calories is very simple. Obviously, I know it's harder than that because it's all about that mental game, baby. Do not count your macros. Do not count them. Do not count your proteins, fats, and carbs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Before you go crazy on me, I know a lot of guys and a lot of people like to, put their calories in an app and find out precisely what they're eating. That's cool, I get it. And if you're doing a competition, obviously you need to count your macros so you can be the most precise you can be. But I'm talking about the longevity. I'm talking about the long game, baby. Do not count your macros. The only time I will tell you to count your macros is when you're first starting off and if you have no idea about it. If you have no idea about it, count your macros to teach yourself, to learn about it. And that's what it's all about. When you first start off, learn about it. But me, for an example, back when I started doing this, I had no idea about it, so I had to count my macros. I had to learn about it. But once I learned about it, I started becoming obsessed. I started becoming obsessed with how many proteins, fats, and carbs I needed to eat. If I missed like 3 grams of protein, I would trip out. Or if I needed like 10 more grams of carbs, I would trip out about it. If I went over my fat, I would trip out about it. As long as you're having 2 solid meals and you're having good food, you're eating good food and you know that, and if you go under a little bit, if you go over a little bit, who cares? You're not even gonna know about it. You're not gonna know about it because you're not putting it in. But it's not that serious because you're eating good food, you're working out, doesn't matter. So I've been doing this for a while. If you've been doing this for a while, you understand, you don't need to count it because you know already. You can look at a label. So once you're aware and understand how your macros work, I recommend not counting your macros because it's not fun, It's not fun at all going into a phone and typing in, oh, this is that many protein, this is that many carbs. Okay, how many proteins do I need? Oh, how many carbs do I need? Okay, let me type it in. Shit, I'm over, or I'm under, or I need 10 more grams. It's not that serious. It's about longevity. It's the long game, baby. I'm gonna be doing this the rest of my life. I don't wanna be worried about day by day how many protein, carbs, and fats I need, because I already know. I don't need to be worried about that because I know in my head that this is a lifestyle. I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Because you don't want to make it not fun. I think counting macros is not fun to a point. When you're teaching yourself, it's fun. But once you know about it, stop counting it because you can become obsessed with it. That's my main reason. The whole point is counting macros, you get very obsessed and you will stress over it. So that's why I don't recommend counting your macros, baby. So I asked you earlier, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Some of us want it really bad. Some of us want to go head first into it, Some of us want to make little changes. The littlest changes will help you get to your goal and change your lifestyle and just change your whole persona. So one thing I'll tell you right now, for example, stop drinking soda, all right? Stop drinking soda. Stop drinking that shit. There is so much sugar in soda. Even Gatorade has a lot of sugar in it, but mostly soda has the most sugar. And a lot of Americans like to consume soda. So that's like a little thing I'll tell you right now. Stop drinking soda. That little change will help you in the long run. Start doing an exercise every day. Say for a guy, start doing 100 push-ups every single day. 100 sit-ups. That little change. Start getting up early in your morning. Make a little change in your lifestyle. Not eating in the morning, I really like that because I'm actually hungry in the morning and sometimes my mind will tell me you're hungry and stuff like that. But I just flip that shit around nowadays. I tell myself, suck it up. There's people in different countries that are even hungrier, that are starving. You're fine. Your mind's telling you to be weak, to eat. Don't listen to that guy. No, don't listen to him. Or if you're a person that doesn't exercise at all, just by exercising, 3 days out of the week, 4 days out of the week is a big change. Go for a walk every day. Tell yourself that. Tell your mind that, every day I'm gonna go for a walk. A couple miles, a few miles, whatever. As long as you're getting out there and doing something. All right, and the last thing I would tell you about this, about losing weight and getting in shape. The bottom line, it's about your health. It's about my health, it's about your health. What does your health mean to you? What does that mean to you? What health means to me is the longevity of life. 30 years from now, how am I gonna be? Am I still gonna be in shape? Am I still gonna be eating healthy? Am I still gonna be able to do the things I can do now? You're damn straight I am. For example, my sister, she's seeing this guy. 2 of his really good friends just passed recently due to health reasons. These guys were like 40s, in their 40s, had all the money, had a family, and nothing to show for it. I mean, I don't want to be rude or anything, but like, can you imagine going through life, got all the money, got a nice family, get to your 40s, just barely 40, and you're going down because of a health reason. Rest in peace to those guys, but that's how serious it is. I'm telling you that because that's how serious it is. Your health can cause you to die. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, you can die. And that's just straight up, like, you can die. And just for the fact, this should be enough alone to inspire you to get after it, to change something in your life. Give you the littlest change, but change something. Don't you want to see your grandchildren? Don't you want to grow old? Don't you want to be able to walk around? You don't want to be in a wheelchair or whatever. I know it comes a time where it's bound to happen, but push it out. Be the most healthy you can be. Set an example. This is me right here. Set an example. I'm going to go through life, the rest of my life, setting an example. Someone has to do it, right? Someone has to do it. It's going to be me, baby. I ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to go my whole life showing you guys that it can be done and that I'm doing it. If I can do it, you can do it. But your health, it's important. Grow old. Grow healthy. Don't you want to grow old and see your kids grow up and their kids? That right there should be all the motivation you need to change your life. Change your mentality. The last thing I will say, don't feel sorry for yourself. I harp on this all the time. You know, I lost a brother, but there's someone out there that lost a brother, two brothers, lost their two brothers and their sister. So, hey, I'm not gonna feel sorry for myself. Of course, I'm human. I get triggered. I think about Denisa all the time, but I pick myself up right away because I know how life is. I know how serious it is. I know I'm grateful. If you're overweight or whatever, don't feel sorry for yourself. Get after it. Change your life day by day. Make little changes. I'm gonna be here. Don't worry. If you need anything, ask me. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Much love as always, guys. I feel very passionate about this. I love doing this. I'm not going anywhere, like I said. Subscribe to your boy because we are diving head first, okay? We are diving head first into this mother. All right? Let's get it, baby.